You get a podcast. You get a podcast. You get a podcast. Everybody gets a podcast. Check under your seats.
Fucking jeez, taking it to Clip Town. Clipping the audio. Hey.
I tried to talk this way.
It's fine. It's a thing. What's up, everybody? That sounded really cheesy.
Let's just jump into it.
Let's just jump right into. Let's get right into the cast. Oh, YouTube humor. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of the Red Herring Podcast. I am your host, Johnny Hatman, and this is my co-host, Felix Shellberg.
Put left-handed gun.
Left-handed gun, everybody. Twitter handles are on the video.
Over there.
So yeah, as Mike sarcastically put at the beginning of this, there's a lot of podcasts, and Bunty was talking about a thing on a Twitter video, and that's fine. We're just gonna do it anyway. Because why the fuck not?
It sounds like a hot topic.
It's
trending.
It's a hot trending wet soup. R.I.P. Zaptai's credibility. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of chit chat, and this is gonna be a rough one because it's the fucking pilot, and you know what? Yeah. That's what I have to say about that.
My sentiments exactly. But Bunty King,
he's a good guy. I like Bunty.
I like him.
This is gonna probably be primarily YouTube talk, isn't it?
God, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where this road takes us.
So
hashtag road.
Hashtag road. Oh God, that's.
I actually have a question about that.
Yeah.
Real quick.
What's
so
that?
How do they get the yellow in the picture and leave everything else black and white? How does that work? Do you know?
Well, that's a Photoshop thing.
It's a Photoshop thing, huh?
Yeah, you just take the color away from the rest of it.
Ah,
it's a colorization.
So you don't
thing.
add the yellow, you take away.
Remember Sin City?
Yes. Well, there's another one. The moving pictures.
Well, see, because here's it's far my limited understanding. What you do, and we're gonna get a lot of correction in the comments, and I'm fine with that.
Tell me to fuck off in the comments, please.
I don't know how to edit. That should be abundantly clear if you've ever watched any of the videos on my channel. So you can like oversaturate and you can just colorize it. That's why a colorist is an actual position that you can have as an editor. It's an editing position. Yes, not someone who determines what to call people's skin color.
Oh.
That's a racist.
Also not. Well, I was gonna say that was a bad profession.
Is that a profession?
I mean, probably somewhere.
Well, it depends. If you're like a southern comedian who only makes derogatory jokes about other races, then you're a professional racist.
I would assume that it's at least an officer's position in the KKK.
This is David Waterbean III, and he's a professional racist.
He's a colorist. He basically judges people by their color.
That's fucking horrible. I love the idea.
Is he white? Or is he... Because he looks, because some people, they're questionable. Like,
non-white, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like Sean White. Sean King. Well, Sean White is pretty white.
Sean White is very white.
But I'm sure they still needed, like, a confirmation from the colorist.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Sean King's last name isn't White, because then it would be Sean White the non-white.
Yeah.
Oh, we just went real un-PC real quick, and I'm okay with that because here on the Philip DeFranco show, we want to have a conversation.
Just a conversation. Of course, we're
trying to have a reasonable conversation.
Just a reasonable conversation.
Of course.
Right?
Oh my God.
Right?
Okay.
Right?
Jesus Christ, fucking the Young Turks.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.
Smash that like button. We need to get this to 50 likes, okay? 50 likes. And if we do that, I will shave my head. Hopefully, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, don't tell him that.
I mean,
Yeah. He's going to shave his head, guys.
I'm going to shave my head.
50 likes.
Oh, 50 freaking likes. That's a lofty goal. You were saying something about Bunty, and then
Oh, leave a comment. Oh, yes. Well,
What the fuck was that?
Well, Bunty King was talking about
Hollywood?
No, he was talking about podcasts.
Yes.
And it's like, you don't like a podcast, you don't have to listen to it.
No
Because
one's
there's
forcing you.
thousands of other options.
Oh, stupid podcast. Like, that's the beautiful part about it. You have options. Why complain about options? If there were only 3 podcasts, then you'd only have 3 to choose from. And then you'd be complaining that there are only 3 podcasts.
This is not the 1950s.
Exactly. You have options. You
have
can
options.
sit at the front of the bus.
You can.
Oh,
You can
jeez.
sit wherever you want.
Oh.
Hey, and in the Philippines, you can sit on top of the bus if you really feel like it.
Well, yeah, but aren't they just trying to cram as many people as possible? Because, like,
Well, they have-
commute there is kind of shit, isn't it?
Well, it depends on where you're going.
Yeah, I guess. If
But
you're
if
going, like,
you're-
into the city,
Yeah.
you know, in the morning for work, I would assume it's like Japan and those sardine trains.
Well, they got like
You ever seen those videos?
no.
They actually have people that work at the fucking rail stations that
push people in?
They shove people inside.
Do they have a broomstick?
Get
Get in there. Get in there.
Just a really flat shovel that they're like. That would be an interesting, like. Okay, so picture this. That's your job. That's your job.
I hope they make minimum wage.
Okay. Think about this though for a second. That's your job, and you go to the bar, right? You go to the bar to just meet people,
Bar,
right? And you
okay.
start talking to some girl, and you're just like, "Hey, what's up?" And she's like, "Ah." It gets to that point in the conversation. She's like, "What do you do for a living?" You're like, "Push people in a train car." Like, do you think that's gonna get you anywhere? Do you think in like that's a coveted position?
I don't think it's a coveted position, but you might. You know, they're not having sex in Japan anyway, so
That's true. Their natural birth rate is going way down.
so maybe this guy doesn't have a chance to begin with. So he doesn't care what he is, you know,
No,
because there's
he's-
no status.
Exactly. He's not getting it. He's not getting it one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Oh jeez. No, okay. That is a topic. That is a topic that actually comes to mind, right? What is a job that you would want to work, even though you know that you're not only gonna get paid like garbage, but you're gonna get no social recognition whatsoever, but you would still do it?
I already know the answer to this.
What is that? YouTuber?
Damn, that's actually better than what I was gonna say.
Oh God.
I was gonna say I would be a driver at Disneyland for the tourist trolleys that take you from
The
park-
trains? Oh,
that
just
take you
from
from
the parking lot to the
to the front door, basically.
where you still have to, yeah.
Yeah.
You get in the parking lot, then they take you to the place where you have to pay.
Yeah, you could do mad people watching there. You get all kinds of goofy ass families and all kinds of crazy ass people.
That's a good job. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that pick.
And it's fun, right? You're just driving all day. It's kind of fun. I like
Yeah.
to drive.
Let's yeah, because I'm trying to think. I can't think of one that would be within those parameters. I can't think of a job like that. No social recognition.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about the job. It pays garbage, but you'd still do it because of the job.
Yeah.
Dog sitter?
I was just gonna say I was a dog walker for a long time.
I mean, dogs are dope. I
Yeah.
love hanging out with dogs.
Dogs are great.
You know, you don't get paid that much unless you have rich clients. But
Yeah, but you know, you walk some dogs, you see a girl on the street, you can talk to them. Like they'll just be like, "Can I pet your dog?" And be like, "Yeah, sure." I don't tell them it's not my dog, and I'm getting paid to walk the dog.
that's true. But then that's gonna come out eventually if you end up getting a date, and then you have to be.
Yeah.
There's a caper.
Well, there's a caper.
You gotta pull the caper off and be like, "Hey, can I borrow your dog for this Thursday night at
Yeah.
6?" And they're like, "Why?" You're like, "I just really love your dog."
Yeah. You going out of town on
Anytime,
Thursday?
anytime soon.
Yeah.
Can I have the keys to your house? Can I
Yes.
pretend to live in your house? I'm gonna murder you and live in your house and steal your dog just to impress this random girl I met on the street while dog walking. That went dark real quick.
That's how I got my wife, guys.
That makes a lot of sense now. Now that makes actually a lot more sense. So have you still not told her because you don't have the dog anymore?
She's suspecting something.
Okay. Where does she
She's-
think the dog is?
Well, I told her the dog's dead,
Oh.
which unfortunately is true.
Did you kill the dog?
No, I didn't kill the dog.
I'm just saying, if you kill the dog, just to make sure that's not actually a lie.
No.
Oh, the dog's dead.
Matt, I hope you're not watching this. I used to house sit for this guy, and I used to watch his dog as I was dog sitting for him. And that's when about the end of the time I was doing that, the dog was getting. But when I met my wife, the dog was actually getting sick.
Wait. So you're serious? That's actually how you met your wife. That was
no. It's not how I met my wife.
Okay.
It's not how I met her.
I was gonna say, dude, that's.
But she met me while I was doing this thing for a friend.
So she did not meet you under the false pretense that the dog you were walking was yours.
No, she knew. She knew. He's even actually the reverse. I told her the truth about the dog in the house, but she thought that I was just being humble and pretending that I didn't live in this place.
Oh, attention, listeners out there. Attention. I'm gonna get like some sort of megaphone voice effect on there. Attention. Michael Morrison has just come up with the best scheme ever. Tell the truth to get women. Wait. Hold on.
It's still a 50-50 proposition. Don't bet on it. Might not work for you.
You heard it here first. Don't bet on telling the truth because it might not work. Michael Morrison 2017.
Especially in superficial cities.
Yes, superficities.
Superficities.
Exactly. That's why I like living in the great old city state of Milwaukee-Delphia.
It's a good place.
Flipadelphia.
Flip it.
Oh.
Flip.
Oh, so I have a question here. Here, like I'm actually.
Oh, does it come from Todd from?
Todd from accounting.
All the way in Whoopercocky,
Illinois.
Whoopercocky, Illinois.
So
Oh,
Todd
this guy.
from and the video can see that I'm not. I mean, there's no video. Wait, there isn't a video. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet.
I don't know, but you're reading off that prompter behind my head, right?
Todd from Whoopercocky, Illinois, asks, would you rather have bionic arms from the bicep down or bionic legs from mid-thigh down?
Jeez. So, like, basically at the half? Not all the way up at the shoulder, but...
Yeah.
Oh, so like not even at joint. It's like in the middle of the muscle.
Yeah.
Bionic arms or bionic thighs? That is such a good one.
Looks like Ian has joined us.
I feel like I would want to have bionic arms, and then I would be a pitcher in baseball.
You probably wouldn't be allowed to pitch.
Probably
in
not.
this universe, we'll say that's irrelevant.
Well, I don't know. In this reality, we might be getting there.
That's true. I mean, in my last reality,
boys are able to wrestle women now.
That's true.
Women are wrestling boys. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're living in a time where this is true.
Dogs and cats are living together. Jesus Christ.
This is reality, guys.
I want to know the age of the person who first said that dogs and cats are living together joke. Or do you think they were serious? The first person to ever say that.
Oh, I think it was Bill Murray.
Was it Bill Murray? Oh my God, it probably was.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
I don't know if anybody said that before. I think that was a joke upon the idea of cats and dogs do not get along. They fight. They chase each other like Tom and Jerry.
So if cats and dogs are living together, then that's...
And Brutus, right? Is the Brutus the dog?
Shit's tops and... Yes. He doesn't come up much. Not
well,
really.
He's not in the title card, so...
I mean, I gotta top you off there, because I already did one.
Oh, no, it's good. It's good. I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go anyway.
Well,
See, I'm kind of thinking I would want the opposite. I would kind of want the bionic legs.
I wouldn't be disappointed if I had either one. But...
See, mostly because, like, I wouldn't have to spend as much time in the gym on leg day.
Ooh, good point.
You know what I mean? Because the muscle would really be taken over by the synthetic stuff. I mean, you still have to do the back, the deadlifts, but also when you're in the gym, it's more impressive to the other people when you're flexing the arm muscles, not the leg muscles. No one's scoping you out while you're doing leg curls.
You know what? I would have to say though, you know, the cool thing about having the arms is like when you're wearing t-shirts, people will think you have sleeve tattoos, and then you're just like, no, these are.
That is true. I didn't think about the aesthetics of it.
Yeah, chicks would be digging it.
Well, also,
And then all the hipsters would be like, fuck, man. Fuck that guy.
But there's also this too. This aspect, you got to think about this. You would save a lot of money on gas because you could just run and jump everywhere.
You could just run and jump.
Uh,
Yeah, but when your hips get worn out,
depends on how long the stride is. Because if you're doing one big push, you know. Of course, I guess I don't know. You get a point. You know what? I changed my answer to arms. Changed my answer to arms. That's a good point. Because then I wouldn't have to spend nearly as much time in the gym on the glamour muscles, because that's already taken care of with the.
I mean,
the
you spend way too
robotics.
much on your glamour muscles as it is.
It's
I think.
true. I'm all buys and
That's
tries.
all
and
you do,
Everything
actually.
else
Yeah.
is just got no core strength.
Yeah.
It's fine. Even though I still think I could scale a facade.
You know, I've been drinking this.
What you been drinking, Mike?
I've been drinking this protein or this this health shake, right?
Yeah. What you got? What you got?
I gotta tell you, I haven't shit in the last 3 days, and I feel fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah. No.
Because I have been having bowel movements like crazy.
Well, see, I think it's because my body's like working at its most peak performance.
Oh.
You know, it's using everything, and you know, it's using all of it.
You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna cut in the exact clip of "It's Always Sunny" that we just stole that from.
Okay.
It's gonna go right here.
Let's go over here.
Yeah. We don't have to pause.
Okay. Okay.
I'm keeping that in there though. I just want to know. I'm keeping that in there. I don't know if this is the editing process. Oh yeah, no. Oh no. Oh, I was thinking earlier today. Simulation theory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What if?
What if it was real?
Yeah. What if?
Or
what do you think?
Well, it's not just if it's real, but if it's real and we are just a simulation.
Exactly. Like, are we? Is there a possibility that? Well, I guess technically there is a possibility, but there is a possibility that we think about this. This is okay. Let me get my thoughts right. This is what I was thinking about. So not only is it a possibility that we are in the server that has the simulation running right now of this universe, right? But it's also possible that this project has been backburnered, so it's just sitting on a shelf in a server farm somewhere, and nobody's monitoring it. And that's why shit's been going crazy for the past couple hundred years. Because nobody's checking in.
We could be the fungus that is growing, and you know, because this project has been neglected. Yeah, maybe we're in get this. Some scientist, right?
Yeah.
/ guy, right, had this project.
Yeah.
And then the company went bankrupt, or his funding ended, right?
Yeah.
So then he had to pack up his lab and bring
Yeah.
it to his farmhouse, right? And he had to
It's
work out of the
it's
barn.
just there.
Yeah, and he just put us in a brown box, cardboard box, and put us on a shelf. And then he's just been drinking for the last 50 years.
Oh yeah, he's drinking himself into death.
Yeah.
And it's fine because it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't care.
Meanwhile, he forgot that although that does bring into the question, right? Like, okay, so for the sake of argument,
And he didn't write us into a will either, by the way. So when he's dead, I mean, we might just get tossed into a
technically,
garbage can.
we're just data. Like, we're just on a flash drive.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you can't really give money to a flash drive.
Well, not money to us, but we're in a will as in somebody gets us.
So some like little snot-nosed 13-year-old relative who is a pretty decent coder because he's been messing around in the basement for a little bit is gonna get us, and then he's gonna start playing. Maybe that's why all these earthquakes are happening. He's been fucking with it like Sims on SNES. He's just making Bowsers and tornadoes appear in the city.
Well, that's Mandela. That's all Mandela effect.
Nelson or otherwise?
Otherwise.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey. Notice anything missing?
Please. I just want my fiancée back.
Shut up and listen. If you ever want to see your fiancé alive again, bring the money to...
Hello? Hello?
A dropped call can be a big deal. That's why you should switch to Without a Doubt Wireless. We offer the most coverage and the least dropped calls. Without a Doubt Wireless. The best nationwide coverage, without a doubt.
And we're back. Thank you
Okay.
for that word from our sponsor. That was wonderful. That was wonderful.
On that cliffhanger.
You know, it was a great spot for a commercial. I'm glad that our producers, i.e. us, told us to drop it off on that cliffhanger.
Also, if it's a simulation, right?
Yeah.
Would it make it any less real?
Yes, but yes and no.
Yes and no.
It wouldn't be real tangibly, but it would be real tangibly to us. Like Neo before he got pulled out of the Matrix. It was real to him,
yeah.
but it wasn't actually real. That's why Joe Pantoliano always regretted coming out of the Matrix. Remember, he was like, "See, this steak is delicious, but I can't fucking taste it because I know it's not real. It tastes delicious, but it's not real." That's not Joe
That's
Pantoliano
not Joe.
sounds.
No.
But that was what he said.
You know, I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it is juicy and delicious.
You know what? It's a loose interpretation of Joey Pants.
You know, loose steak
Pantalones.
sinks, rakes.
But then again, I still would argue that it's still real.
Well, but that's the thing. It's real to us.
But it could be. But somebody made it exist. Somebody put it into existence.
But it's real in a non-corporeal sense.
Oh, that's a big word.
I don't even know if I'm using it properly, if I'm going to be
God
honest.
damn.
I'm going to put the definition of non-corporeal right in the box.
It's gonna go right here.
Yeah, or the box in the overlay.
Over here.
It's right in the
Oh,
box.
okay, whatever.
It's in the box.
I have no idea.
Doesn't matter.
It's in the box.
It's in the overlay.
What's in the box?
What's the box?
What's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box memes need to come back. That, you know, I would like to do an analysis of Brad Pitt. You know what? Maybe that'll be my first. That's gonna be my first video. I'll have to wait to launch it after this podcast comes out.
What do we call him? A child yeller?
Child yeller? That sounds weird.
Because basically, Angelina Jolie is divorcing him for yelling at the kids.
Yes. I mean, yeah.
Apparently, there might have been physical contact, but it wasn't anything. It was just
anything
yelling.
Significant, but I think that was partially because he was wasted at like 11 in the morning. That's slander. That is slander.
That's slander.
I know nothing about the situation, and not that I really care.
They were on their
but-
private jet.
Yes.
He was shit-faced.
You stop
Apparently.
me. Hold on. I'm gonna stop you at they were on their private jet, and I'm gonna add. Who cares?
Ooh. You got me.
Just saying. Just saying.
I cease.
Just saying. You cease.
I will cease and assist.
No, not assist. Desist.
Desist.
Okay.
Assist. I assist and desist.
Cease and assist.
I cease and desist.
Oh, jeez, that just evolved.
Assist
no,
and
there was
assist.
something else. Oh, octopus playing the drums.
What? Of course. Yes, and thank you, please. More.
Dolphin playing the trombone.
Now you're getting ridiculous.
Okay. Okay.
Trumpets.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But could you think of a better drummer? Think about the size of the set. Have you ever seen? Okay, you know what is
Neil Peart from Rush.
Oh well, yes, a great drummer. But the guy from you probably hate this band because you're that kind of guy.
Where you gotta throw
Just kidding.
accusations?
Dream Theater.
I love Dream Theater. Fuck you. Fuck you.
But that guy with his
I love Dream
20-something odd.
Yeah, but I mean,
He's got like 1 million pieces.
Neil Peart had more though, didn't he? Because it was in the circle. It was in the circle, and
You
he
know
had
what?
to like
You're right.
go in and then put the other thing in there. He was completely closed off.
You know what? You're probably right.
I
I feel Neil was a little bit more simpler.
Well,
but maybe
he would like spin in his fucking throne. And
But
do
you're
all that
probably
shit.
right.
And
You
now we're
probably had
losing
tons
all
of
the
stuff.
children because they're like, who the fuck are these bands?
Yeah.
If
Well,
you're-
let's
if you're-
update.
If you're under the age of 16, no, 18. If you're under the
56.
if you're under the age of 22 and you don't know who Dream Theater is, look up Dream Theater. And if you come back and comment about how Mike suggests terrible music, I will downvote that and upvote it.
At the same time.
Yes, thereby canceling it out. Basically, what I'm saying is I'm not going to do shit, and I'm not going to read.
And go fuck yourself.
Whoa, Mike's from Boston. You'll have to excuse him.
Sorry. My Boston comes out sometimes.
That does happen.
It just. Well, we can go up a decade. Let's go to Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
He had the drum set where he flipped over and over and over again. It just
Was it?
rotated.
Yeah, but it was like a standard 6-piece.
Yeah, it
He
wasn't
had
about
he had a
the.
floor tom, the 2 toms, the bass, the snare.
He had a ton of cymbals. Which
Well,
is
he had
not-
what? He had a ride, a crash, a splash,
Yeah,
the hi-hats.
He had a few.
Did he have several crashes? I don't think he had any one more.
I think he
than
had a
one,
lot
right?
of crashes.
That's it. Jesus Christ, drummers talking is fucking sad. You're not even a drummer, you're a guitarist.
I know, but I can respect the art.
The art of hitting things with sticks. I'm a drummer, so I'm gonna make fun of it a lot.
Yeah. You know what? That's so funny that I forgot that you.
Most people do, because it's not like I can have a drum set in an apartment.
I do have an electric set at my house.
That's true. I'll
That's
steal it
not
from you.
mine, but
It's gonna
I
be-
could, just say the word. I can see what I can do about that.
You heard it here first on the pilot. Whole rickety-doo. So shout out to our sponsors, Auntie Donna. They're sponsoring this podcast and everything that we do here on the Red Herring channel.
Bang bang.
Yes, bang bang. They might pretend to not know who the fuck we are.
Don't
But
lie.
That's just part of their
Don't
act.
lie.
That's part of their act. They want this to be a whole back and forth. So Auntie Donna, Mark, Zach, and Broden, we know, we get it, we get it. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Auntie Donna.
Those four guys.
Everything we do represents them. So if you have anything that you feel is questionable about this podcast or this channel, just bring it up with them. Go to their PR person and take it up with them. Also, Folgers. Folgers is sponsoring us, and it's great. Don't know where I was going with this
I don't
bit.
know where you going with
This bit
Folgers.
just kind of fell flat.
Folgers.
And that's
Folgers.
fine.
This is also brought to you by Mean Green.
What the fuck is that?
It's a unit,
that a cleaning
part of the
sup-
Kekistan army.
It sounds like a cleaning supply.
No, it's actually my daughter's high school shirt. Highlanders.
Ah, the Highlanders.
The
Now
hat.
I know why you're wearing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to. Probably not going to say the school because I'll probably get my daughter in trouble.
I don't think anyone from the school's gonna listen.
Highlanders.
I think. Who was in that movie?
Fuck.
Who the fuck was in Highlander? Who was the old Highlander? The old Lander.
The old lander?
Yeah, who was that fuck? Who was that guy? That teaches the younger guy. That
Oh,
then
well,
goes to
that
fight
was
the other
Sean
guy.
Connery.
Sean Connery, that's what it was.
Sean Connery, but he wasn't the Highlander.
No, he was the old Lander.
He was the old guy
Yeah, who the other guy kills after he teaches him.
who worked
Right.
for the Spanish king. He worked for Spain.
There can only be one.
There could only be one.
Except when there were more than one fighting at the time to be the only one.
It's called the quickening.
So,
But then they fucked that whole thing up by having a second film, and then it's just like where they went completely. They jumped the shark. They had like this whole
but
thing
here's the thing about the Highlander, right? They go, oh, there can only be one. Really, though, there can be more. And there were many a time It's just that one of them kind of killed all the other ones to get their power.
Well, that's why there could only be one, because they all had to fight.
But the thing is,
which is preposterous.
They didn't have to.
But one of my favorite movies of all time.
Hashtag one of my favorite movies of all time. That's a long hashtag. I'm just gonna reiterate that by putting that up on the screen. Hashtag one of my favorite movies of all time.
And if you don't like it, hashtag you can go fuck yourself.
Hashtag you can go fuck yourself. I'm giving myself a lot of editing work to do on this.
I think it's all right.
Of course you do.
I think it's.
No, anyway, what I was gonna say is,
it's just a conversation.
of course, they didn't have to fight. Why did?
Sure, they didn't have to fight.
What was the excuse in the movie? I don't. It's been
I don't think
at
they
least
actually.
a decade since I've seen Highlander.
The unfortunate part is I don't think they ever established that there is a reason why there only had to be one. Why they couldn't just leave in harmony.
With his fucking bastard sword and says, it's like, why couldn't you just all get along? I get that, like, you can be more powerful if you kill a fellow Highlander.
No.
You gain their power, right?
Well, see, no.
Or no. If you kill a fellow person that is of whatever you are, and then you are...
Yes.
So the Highlander...
Whatever they call them. Yeah. Highlander's the guy.
Oh, yes, okay. So if you...
Connor McLeod.
Yes, Conor
Right.
McGregor. If you kill whatever another one of those are, you gain their power, so you get stronger, right? I see the motivation to want to kill more.
Yes.
But they're all pretty strong to begin with. So if they were just an army, as instead of just an army's power in one guy that can get taken down easier than an army, it seems a little silly to me to go around killing your possible colleagues.
But the thing is, that's a rational thought from a rational person.
Are you saying Scotsmen are not rational?
Well, hey, listen. First of all, quoted from Gavin McInnes, we've been at war for 800 years, and we kind of like it. We like the struggle.
Keep the struggle.
That's why we drink.
Is that why? Jeez, this is Clip City.
Has that anything to do with Lob City? Clip City. Huh?
No, I'm just looking at the thing. That's fine. I'll fix it.
But you see, you have the psychopath in the movie, right? That wants to kill everybody, and he's like the ultra strong guy, I guess.
Yeah.
So there's always one of those in the group.
Well, but the thing is, it's like you take a movie like that, right? And you have
Some plot holes.
There's a few. I mean, but that's the thing. It's like a lot of my favorite movies have giant fucking plot holes.
Yes.
Right.
But the action is so awesome.
Take okay. This is one of the most easy plot holes to point out in any fucking movie ever.
Star Wars?
No, but good one. Jurassic Park. Remember, at the first time we see the T-Rex, it's this huge fucking buildup of boom, boom, and the water's shaking, the ripple effect,
ripples,
all
ripples.
that shit's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have that shit's going on, and then you see the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then fast forward to the end of the movie. They got the raptors have the people cornered in the lobby, right? And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, comes the T-Rex out of the gift shop and just starts terrorizing the raptors. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Because first off, it was already established that the T-Rex is very loud and that all of the other predators left when the T-Rex was like a fucking mile away from them.
Including the raptors.
Exactly. So either the raptors did not hear him coming, or, more unlikely, he was waiting in the gift shop to strike at the right time. Neither of those makes sense. It's a pretty big plot hole.
Pretty big.
But nobody noticed.
But see, you know what? They should have just put in the scene that I think they cut out where the T-Rex trained to be a ninja.
Ah, T-Rex Ninja.
Yeah,
Yes, Tyran Ninja.
Yeah.
Tyra Banks Ninja.
Channel Awesome, Nostalgia Critic, when he does the Jurassic Park reviews.
I don't think I've seen that.
He has a great song, and it's just like
T-Rex, Mutant Ninja Dino.
No, he's
Is
just
that what it
like,
is?
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex. And it just comes in and it's just like...
Oh, fucking channel awesome. Oh, so YouTube.
Yeah, oh. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
You?
What are you trying to finger spell that?
Yeah. I was trying to steal something from U2 to YouTube.
Because I'm going to put the finger spelling alphabet right up there on the screen. It's going to be, this is how you do YouTube if you're deaf. It's I forgot what it is.
Meh.
But it's up there in front of me.
It's over here somewhere.
So yeah, YouTube TV, bro.
YouTube.
How long do you think it's gonna be until the only people who have an actual cable company are just like the small podunk nowhere towns? My estimate is 5 to 10 years.
I don't even know if that's... I think it's all going to get flat out washed out because I think even the small podunk towns will have... You know, here's the thing. All right, so who said it? I forget who, but there was the idea that news, the only way we're going to get news is we're going to get local news from local stations, and then we're going to have our national is going to come from people like Philip DeFranco and those kind of guys. And so with the local news, but it's all going to be internet based. And that's the thing. I don't think cable's gone. Because, you know, I think that's what's going to happen. Even the small podunks have internet. Like,
no, they have internet, but at the same time, it's going to take longer in those towns for that tradition to go away.
I don't think so.
You know?
No, because it's instantaneous. The internet's instantaneous. I mean,
well, let's do some quick calculations.
It's not like they got to rewire the whole town like they had to do with cable.
Here's the thing, though. So let's do some quick calculations, right? So your standard, if you go with a cable company, just an internet package is like what? Anywhere from $30 to $45, right? A month.
If you're lucky,
for just internet.
Sure,
anywhere in that range, 30 to 45.
For the shits and giggles of this, yeah, okay.
YouTube TV is going to be $35 a month. So $35 a month for a little bit more than standard cable, on top of anywhere from $30 to $45 a month. So at most, you're looking at $80 a month for internet and basic cable. Now that's also not including like Netflix and HBO Now. But really, it's like $100 a month for not only internet, but all of your television, your network programming.
Which I think you're gonna pay anyways.
Exactly.
Already.
And then you have your cell phone plan on top of that, whatever. The prices are really not gonna change that much at all. For like people who go to like Comcast and get like an internet phone and cable package. So the price points are going to be almost identical. It's just all going to be based off your internet connection, which is fine. The only problem I see with that happening is when you're fucking, if your internet goes out, you have nothing. Because if your internet goes out and you have cable TV, you could still watch TV.
Which is going to bring back the rabbit ears. Only it's going to be plugged into your computer.
Yes. And it's going to be an internet satellite. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to put one of those and clip it to the top of my monitor.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Or it's like a satellite dish that fucking plugs into a USB into my fucking tower.
Also a possibility.
It's going to be a satellite dish that plugs into my router that plugs into my computer. Oh, this is going to be it's going
to be interesting.
Well, but that begs the question too, right? Because most TVs coming out nowadays are going to be smart TVs.
Yeah.
So, if the TV itself is not plugged into the modem, then it's going to be on the Wi-Fi, which is going to have all of the... So, you'll still be able to watch TV on your TV through your internet connection with YouTube TV.
Well, here's another crazy thing, right? TVs are reaching their max in terms of the type of video you can watch. Like the 4K, right? Basically, your eyeballs can
Well,
only.
they're getting to 8K, bro.
But your eyeballs can't differentiate.
Maybe yours can.
You know, you can't the pixels. You can't read into the pixels anymore.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Basically, they can make the screens better, but your eyes aren't going to be able to tell.
Yeah.
So there's the point. Like what I'm saying is, it's going to be maxed out at that point.
Well, hear me out on this.
Surgery.
What if evolutionarily
Ooh, it advances.
our
we
eyes
gonna
are
become
getting
mutants?
better? Maybe, possibly, who knows? It could be a thing that's happening. I'm not a scientist.
Could be like the intro to X-Men, where he's just like, every so often, evolution takes a leap.
We got to think about it though, right? Like because there are weird things that happen. I wear contacts most of the time. I'm assuming you do too.
Right now, bitch.
If you wear contacts like for longer than you should, like, because I sleep in these.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to, but I do for weeks on end.
I suppose I can.
And I just drop it in. Because I have been sleeping in my contacts for the past like 2 years, and taking them out like every few weeks, my eyesight has actually gotten better. Because the contact lens mimics what your cornea is supposed to be shaped like. So it's actually ended up starting to mold my eye back to how it was supposed to be.
Interesting.
Yeah. So my eyesight has improved by like 0.75 over the past 4 years. Because I slept in my contacts. Think about that.
Science!
So if we're forcing ourselves to watch something at a higher definition than we can even recognize, maybe cellularly our eyes are like, there's more here. I need to see it.
One thing about that is
Yes.
that there's more dimensions than 3 dimensions.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Continue.
We only see in 3 dimensions.
Whoa, whoa.
And there's more
Whoa,
than 3.
hold on. Continue.
So, over millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of years, you know,
Yeah.
man has been not million, maybe, I don't know. We don't know actually.
More like billions. I don't remember the stats.
65 million years
65
since
to life.
since the whole world blew up because of dinosaurs, or because of an asteroid hit the earth, or whatever.
Because of Chink.
Because maybe Chank.
There's probably Chink hit the earth.
Buffaloes were coming up with an atomic bomb.
Chink farted.
And they blew the fucking... You blew it up! You guys finally did it! Hashtag,
Hashtag
a
all
movie
peak.
you guys probably have never seen.
Hashtag all peak.
Hashtag look that up. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah. Anyways,
I gotta get a different microphone.
so yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So there's multi dimensions. We only could see 3, and we've been...
Well, because the 4th dimension is time, right? That's unofficially the 4th dimension is time.
Yes, but there's other
Time is not observable though. Time is something you can only experience.
Well, for us possibly.
Yeah, because we're not any sort of divine presence. Like we can't go and like transport and go to different. But that
Spoiler alert! Have you ever seen Arrival?
No. Have you?
I will
You
shut
watched
up
it?
now. Yeah,
Oh.
it was alright.
Alright.
But I liked it. I like what they were talking about. But
I'll watch it. We'll talk about it next time.
yeah. Point is, it's not just 4 dimensions we're talking. We're talking about more than 4. We're talking. I think they've. All right. Don't quote me on this one, but quote me on this right now.
Quotes right now, Mike. Go.
I mean, there's like.
I mean, there's like.
I think they have figured out. They don't know how many dimensions there are, but there's at least 11.
How the fuck can you even know that if you can't experience outside of your own dimension?
Because they study particles and they study the behavior of atoms.
I don't see what getting a room full of 12 fucks named Adam is gonna do for Particle.
And I could be wrong about the number 11, but there's way more.
I thought it was like
dimensions.
6 I didn't think they went as far as that. I mean, because
Maybe they could confirm 6, but there's thoughts of 11 to 15 or maybe more.
we're gonna have to probably talk about this next time when I've had a chance to do more research. Because I don't know what you've been listening to, but I really want to listen to that. See, because the thing is, like, I know in what is that fucking feel good love conquers all bullshit sci-fi movie Interstellar. That's what the one.
Is that the message of that fucking film?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
fucking
what I took away. It was 3 hours.
You
too
let me
long.
down, Chris.
Nolan does not do sci-fi well. He does good.
He does Batman good.
Here.
He does Batman so good.
But when they tried to represent what the fuck like the fourth dimension looks like, and it's just Matthew McConaughey in this weird
Library?
cubular library of moments, and I'm like, that's a really shitty representation of time travel. It's just like,
It's shitty.
it's almost like a YouTube search bar is what it is. It's like, oh, I'm gonna poke here for 10 seconds, and then oh, I'm gonna poke over here for 10 seconds, and let me just switch on here for like 30 years. Like, oh, that's what that shit is, and then go over here, and then I can interact with it. That doesn't make any sense.
There's a movie that does such a better job of it. And that's all I'm gonna say.
What movie? Arrival?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You could have just
Spoiler
said Arrival.
alert.
It's not like it's a spoiler alert. Arrival represents better than Interstellar. It's not.
Well, it is because it is the. We're gonna have to put spoilers all over.
Spoil.
Do I tell you now?
Do
I tell them?
No, you don't tell nobody because I don't want to
It's
know.
too
either.
late, kind of. But anyways,
Listen,
let's move on.
No,
Let me tell you about Casey Affleck.
Let me tell you
Let me
about
tell you
Casey
another
Neistat.
Massachusetts guy.
Let me tell you about Casey Neistat.
You know what? One and the same. Let's talk about Casey's.
No, Casey Affleck.
Let's just say most of Casey's roles,
Mm-hmm.
he plays a fucking psycho in most of his roles.
What about Ocean's 11?
All right, that's basically it.
That was a nerd. He was just a nerd.
Well, and not only that, that's when he was getting his career going, and he was basically, taking any role he can get.
It was a pretty good role though.
It was a great role.
Playing opposite of whatever that fuck's name was.
James Caan
James
Jr.
Scott Conn.
Yes, Scott Caan.
Scott Conn.
James Caan Jr.
That mother. If I ever see Scott Conn. Okay. All right.
Anyways, let's get back to the Caseys.
Yes, the Caseys.
But any role that Casey Affleck gets to choose to do, he pretty much plays a psycho. Or some kind of weirdo
Yeah.
that's got issues.
Well, hold on. Okay, so the only movies that I actually know Casey Affleck in, aside from the Ocean's trilogy,
Okay.
is I'm Still Here, where he played himself videotaping a documentary of
Oh.
fucking
What's
what's
his
his
face?
face? Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
The
Jaquan?
the avatar for this channel.
Shout out to Jaquan.
Jaquan.
Jakey.
And he was playing himself because him and Joaquin came up with this idea and
Yes.
they just rolled with it. Which I will respect the fact
I'll
that
give
they
him
trolled
props for
people
that.
for an entire year
That was
while
awesome.
they were filming that shit.
I loved it.
And David Letterman was so pissed when he put that fucking gum under his... That was...
Well, there was... Okay, so here's a couple of reasons why I say what I say about Casey. First of all, in Interstellar, he's insane.
Wait, what did he... I forget.
He's the brother.
I forgot he was in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And he's
He's
very
forgettable.
He's very forgettable.
He's very forgettable.
Hashtag, I support everybody from Massachusetts.
Except Casey
Except Casey. It's funny.
No. Hashtag accept Casey Affleck.
Don't even hate Casey that much, except for
Oh.
that he is a fucking weirdo. Because in that movie, he picks these fucking roles where he can be like, I'm gonna be hostile and mental on fucking people. There was a movie he was in where he's like he's like a deputy in a town in Texas from like the 60s.
Wait. What's that? I know that movie.
You know
What is
that
that
movie.
movie?
And he's fucking crazy in that fucking film.
It's a drama, right?
It's a drama, sure. If we want to call it
It's
that.
like
If we have to,
It's supposed to be serious.
yeah.
Oh fuck! What
Jessica Alba's in it, and Kate Hudson's in it, amongst some other folks.
Oh fuck!
But he just like goes and punches Jessica Alba in the face for like, and we're like, what the fuck is he doing? Then he like kills Kate Hudson. Hashtag spoiler alert.
He probably punched Jessica Alba in the face. He probably took the role because she turned him down in real life. No offense, Casey Affleck. If you're listening to this, I'm sure you're a wonderful guy.
Wonderful, I'm sure, except for those sexual assault charges that
Listen,
allegations.
But they're probably not wrong. The thing is,
Hashtag Oscars.
hashtag Oscars.
Brie Larson, we're looking at you, girl. Go, girl. Woman power.
Wait, Brie Larson, is that who's that?
She
Is
apparently.
that the girl from
Room.
Hold on, pause. What are you doing?
Hashtag cat. Doing something crazy.
No, she likes to sometimes pee on things.
Oh. And one more film.
One more film.
He's in with Rooney Mara. Rooney
Mara.
Yeah, the less prettier
yes.
Mara sister.
Wait, who's the other?
Kate.
Who's Kate Mara?
Oh my god, you don't know who Kate Mara is?
All I know is Rooney from fucking Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Who the fuck is Kate Mara?
Kate Mara? Kate Mara's the blonde.
The blonde. Yes,
Yes.
the blonde, because I understand
Fantastic
what
Four?
the blonde means. Jessica Alba?
No, the new Fantastic Four
I
with
didn't-
Miles Teller and
didn't
Michael
fuck-
B. Jordan.
I didn't watch past the first Fantastic Four
Good
movie
for
because
you.
it was garbage.
Congratulations, you win an award for that.
I win for not watching,
for not watching
shitty
garbage.
films.
Did you ever watch Transcendence with
No,
that asshole?
no, I didn't. With Johnny Depp? No.
yes.
Of course I didn't fucking watch that
Fuck,
movie.
damn it. There's a lot of horrible. Oh, Shooter. Did you ever see Shooter?
Yes, about 7 years ago.
Well, she's the girl in that.
That's about 7 years ago.
How about We Are Marshall?
I don't know.
Okay then. Well, Kate Mara, who's the prettier one, because Rooney's not. pretty at
Rooney
all.
is punk rock hot in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I'm just gonna say.
Okay,
Just
I'll give
gonna
you
say.
that. I'll give you that. I've never seen it, but I don't care.
Here's the thing. We've already established that.
Point
that-
is,
that-
Casey-
that your
Casey's
style
also
and
crazy
my
in
style
that.
is not the same.
Well, it intersects at a certain point.
Yes, but you're less forgiving of the punk rock chicks than I am.
I'll give you that.
Just saying. That's a bonus episode. At one point,
Yes. Our type.
when I get Mike drunk enough to talk about his kinks. He doesn't like to talk about them, folks.
Hashtag boring. Have none.
Rise Clip City. That's fine.
I'm doing a lot of hashtagging tonight. This is weird.
You're doing a
I'm
lot
not,
of
I'm not a hashtagging type.
I'm gonna hashtag every single one of these things, and one of them's gonna trend. Not for the right reasons,
Someday.
mind you.
Someday.
Yeah, when people go back and listen
Anyways,
to this
let's get
6 months from now.
All right. So I made my case for Casey. Let's get
Yeah.
to the other Casey.
Casey Neistat.
Yes.
So, fuck, man, I don't know what to end on.
Well, there was something else. I mean, there's got to be something else that's going on in. Oh, no, we talked about. Did we talk about milk?
Milk?
No, we didn't talk about
Milk is fucking racist, dude. I don't want to hear about that shit.